Hey everybody, it's Gary from 22 North. I'm just here with a really quick demo of an AI assistant I built with Super's new web companion and contextual button. And I was able to build this in around about 20 minutes. So the use case I want to demo today is if you imagine you've got a meeting in 2 minutes and you need to know a bit more about who the person is, what they've been up to and how the work might align and also their organisation. So typically people would scroll through LinkedIn frantically, they would Google that person, they would try and dig out some notes. But what I've done here is I've created what I call Alice. So it's this button on the screen here. So the reason why I called it Alice was after the song Alice, Alice, who the is Alice? And that's the exact question I'm trying to answer here, who is Gary? So what happens is when I click it, in the background, Alice is running recent searches on posts, key themes about the company, standout skills from Gary, even conversation starters. And then boom, within 30 seconds, I've got a 2 minute summary. So I know what Gary's working on, what his company is focused on, what are the talking points that I can actually use in context. So it's super fast. And I can run this on any profile I visit. I don't need to copy and paste. I don't need to switch tabs. I don't need to jump in and out of AI platforms. So one thing I'd say about this type of use case is things don't need to be like super complex. You don't need to build out really deep autonomous agents because they're not really quite there right now. This is just useful in this instance. It's a key use case where it's going to free up some of the drudgery of someone who's researching or they've got prospects or they maybe work in sales. And it's kind of like what I was saying at my AI at Work keynote recently. Like it's not about just building flashier tools. It's trying to subtract friction where you can kind of allow humans to flourish. So if you imagine it takes away that frantic work or the research work for someone and just quickly does that in the background for them. So yeah, let me know if you want to try building something like this for your own workforce, if you'd like to talk about a bit more about it. What you can see in the screen here is it kind of summarized my role, it summarized my experience. One of the clever things, it actually looks at my recent posts and activities. So that then ties into my hypothetical company situation of I provide talent, therefore what are Gary's talent needs? Where can 22 North Solutions help Gary based on what he's working on and what he's posting about? And then the clever thing that you're seeing here is the conversation starters. So I can then build a real connection with Gary out the box, like around, okay, I saw recently you were chatting about losing 33 days per year searching for information. How are your clients typically addressing that? Or there's lots of different conversations you can start. And what's really cool is you can even prompt it even more. So if you want to go a little bit deeper and start to extract more information, you can just use this box at the bottom to just ask maybe more specific questions. So yep, let me know what you think. And again, yeah, if you want any support or help, sort of how to set these types of things up, please get in touch at 22north.co.uk, or you can see my profile on LinkedIn here. So yeah, just send me a DM there. Thanks a lot.